Everyone, welcome back to my channel Interactive Education, and today I will be starting a new series in physics, that is light, reflection and refraction. This is a topic of the class 10th syllabus of science in the CBSE course, and it is the second term chapter of physics. Now, light, we've all heard about the word light. We use it in our everyday life. We see it so many times. But in physics, light has a very broad sense. Light is a very versatile thing. And let us see how. That is what we're going to do in this chapter. First of all, let us look at light. How can we define light? How can we give a definition for light? In scientific terms, light is basically a form of energy. It is a form of energy which is invisible and can have wave nature or particle nature. So, light is defined as a form of energy, or better say, a form of invisible energy, that has both wave and particle nature. So it is an invisible form of energy. Now, how can we say it is invisible? How can we say that it is an invisible form of energy? Well, that's a very good question. If we look at a light ray, for example, suppose this is some light, right? We see light coming from some particular source. Right, so suppose this is a source of light, and I'm seeing some light coming out of there, right? It is no doubt a form of energy. It does have some energy, and it has both wave and particle nature that has been demonstrated by many scientists. But how is it invisible? I can see light, can't I? Well, you can't. It's because of the various particles, matter, which is suspended in the atmosphere, that you're able to see some degree of energy. It's because of the presence of some suspended particulate matter that you're able to see some color or something coming out, right? Even out of a small hole in a dark room, you can see that light is coming out from there, from the outside. Well, you're not seeing light, you're seeing the basic traveling path of light. You're not seeing light as a substance, right? That is the path traveled by light, which is getting illuminated, that you're able to see. It's not light which you're able to see. That is why we say that light is an invisible form of energy. It's because light is traveling. And some may argue that no, it is not invisible. You can see it. Well, you are not seeing light. You are not seeing the particles of light, and you're not seeing light travel. You are seeing, what you are seeing is the path which light is traveling through. And when light travels through that path, it is illuminating that path. And because of the illumination it is creating, you can see that, okay, there is some illumination or there is some brightness which you can see through that. But it is not light that you are seeing. It is the illumination being created by light that you are seeing. Right? I hope that's absolutely clear and there's no problem regarding that. And if it is, most welcome in the comment section below and I will be glad to clear it. So, we've already looked at the definition of light, right? And we've looked at light has wave nature and particle nature. What do we mean by this sentence, that it has both wave nature and particle nature? Well, this means that light has particles, right? Light has many particles, right? And these particles are basically packets of energy. The particles present in light are packets of energy, right? And these particles that are packets of energy have a special name. They are called photons. Right? They're called photons. Now, these packets of energy which are present in light are particles present in light, and they are called photons. So because of these photons and the movement of photons, it creates some particle nature. So because of the presence of these particles, it gives light that particle nature, right? So I hope it's clear how light has its particle nature. It is because of the presence of packets of energy called photons. Next, we come to how it has wave nature. Well, light is basically an electromagnetic wave. Right? It is an electromagnetic wave. Now, since it is an electromagnetic wave, it can be represented as a wave. Now, we've read about waves in class 9 and sound, that we have two kinds of waves. We have electromagnetic, we have transverse waves. So, light is a wave that does not need a medium to travel. It can travel in a medium and it cannot travel in a medium too. So it is basically electromagnetic usually, but though it can also travel in vacuum, right? But it has that wave property. It is a wave. It is propagating through a particular medium, through the particles of the medium. And because of this, it has wave nature. Right? Because it is moving through mediums, it is propagating through particles of mediums, and we know this from our earlier classes that when a particular form of energy propagates through a medium through vibrating or through passing through that particular medium's particles, then we say that it is traveling as a wave, right? So that is what we call a wave, a vibrating form of energy. Since it propagates in that way, we say it has wave nature. So light has both wave nature as well as particle nature. Now, that's absolutely clear to all of you, right? So that's a basic introduction to light. I hope that's clear, and this was an introduction to light. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've got an idea what light is and how it is working and all and everything. Thank you very much for joining me. In the next video, we will be starting reflection of light, the first phenomenon in this chapter, reflection of light. I hope you're clear with the basic concept of light. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Stay healthy, stay smart, and do keep studying. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe.